So Cardi B went off on Stefan Diggs' essay accuser, Chris Blake Griffith. It was a long rant. Like, girl, why are you jumping in the beef? Let them handle it. She did the same thing with the chef. Remember when she was going off on the chef? And the funny thing is, I ain't seen one time where Stefon was playing Captain Save-A-Ho defending her honor. Crazy. All we know is he be making babies on you, girl. But anyway, I'm going to read what Chris said and then play her audio, which is what he is responding to. He says, I have too much respect for Barty and women in general for me to say anything disparaging back to her, but mama, please take off the blinders. My time around that collective predates you. How could I be the thief when the only person that got robbed and assaulted was me on camera twice within a 7-day span? Y'all keep talking about which direction someone leans towards in regard to sexual orientation while bypassing 2 documented assaults. First, robbery. Attack was illegally recorded without my consent, as Maryland is a 2-party consent state, and I'd never agreed to be recorded while being stripped, naked, and beaten to comply with a narrative after I denied the advances of a man who something just giving me a diamond wide the same night of my attack. I couldn't see it, you guys. I'm sorry. The guy publicly admitted to me leaving his home without my belongings as he bragged about having me jazzy Jeffed from the Maryland property barefoot, not even with shoes on my feet. Hundreds of thousands of dollars in clothes, accessories, and luggage gone from me still today. Second robbery. Attack in California is captured via 4K surveillance camera from all angles where someone with the same middle and last name as Barty's baby daddy were charged and convicted by the state of California for the attack on my life. You know how embarrassing it is to have faced this foolishness every day. Organized crime is illegal. Organizing crimes is illegal. If I didn't speak up, imagine how many more victims there may be. Look up what happened to Nigel King. Look up whom attacked Nigel and cross-reference those names with whom attacked me. The same kids she referenced that are watching me need to know their daddy never let anybody step on me or over me that did me wrong simply because they were more rich. Truth can be a lie 8 days a week. The discovery that comes out in the East Coast trial will put all this madness to rest. And oh, who pocket watches? Someone whom was sued for defamation and claims their earnings were affected. Simple math for me is to ask where you took a loss. Please remember, I was sued first. I responded with facts that have only become more substantiated as time has taken shape. And now everybody involved will be held accountable where it matters most, before a judge and a jury. Barty is love. You don't know what you don't know. CB to CB, mama, please don't say my name anymore. Chris Blake.
I really hate how y'all got me defending a nigga. Y'all got me defending a nigga that I'm beefing with, and I don't like that. Like, I really hate that. But I'm not liking how it's one thing for the internet to give false claims and report false news, but for credible sources and credible people that's supposed to be talking about credible shit, that's supposed to be doing their research to talk about it, I really hate this shit, because it's like, let me tell you something. When you sue somebody for defamation, like I sue somebody for defamation, there is nothing to hide. There is nothing to hide. When it's time to go to discovery, when it's time to do discovery, you gotta turn in all your phone, all your apps. It don't matter if you deleted a text. It don't matter if you deleted a message. They will retrieve it. This man is suing somebody else because they lied on them so bad, and they're trying to prove to the world that what this person said is a lie. And I don't like how people, everything has been on the internet from the beginning. This light-skinned albino came on the internet and told the story 3 different times. The first time was, I asked this for some money, like he was my people, and he came and whispered in my ear like, oh, you want the money, you got to do this, this, and that. Then when your story wasn't getting picked up how you wanted it to get picked up, you juiced it up and you spiced it the fuck up. And now it's, oh yeah, he pulled out, yeah, he was high and he pulled out his meat. You said two different stories. And what the crazy shit is that bloggers and people that's supposed to be making their research are not even doing their research to see how this man did the story two different sides, said the stories two different ways. Then on top of that, and I don't give a I can talk about it because I'm not the one I'm not getting sued. I don't got nothing to do with it. I'm not even involved with the nigga. It's just the fact that it's like everybody, it's not fair. And it's like, it's kind of sick because it's like, how much can a person take? What happened if somebody commits? What happens to that? Because when somebody was lying on my name and people was calling me all types of names for 2-3 years until I prove in court the truth, that shit had me fucking going crazy. So imagine when somebody imagine being such a hater, you steal from somebody, you hate the fact that they didn't forgive you because you stole from them. You didn't like that everybody around your circle knew that you stole. So what you did, you went and you put the worst allegations, the worst allegation on a man. I've never seen another man want to be involved so much have those allegations with another man. Not only that, I never seen a man be obsessed with another man like that. Because I got obsessed. Be obsessed, but a whole man that got kids obsessed with another man is crazy. And on top of that, pocket watching another man is crazy. Pocket watching a career, pocket watching a home. What? You a grown man? Why you keep picking up with another nigga? Why you even wanna? You have son. You have a son. Why you wanna be involved in those type of allegations and then you're going around different blogs and different podcasts talking about it all smiley and lying though? Because you did two different stories, two versions. What was it? At first it was, oh, can he help me out because I was up? And then he said, oh yeah, sure, but first we gotta do this. Then you went and juiced it up like, oh yeah, we was having fun and then whipped out his. First of all, they don't even act like that. Well, take a picture of me because I'm pretty.
So we gotta scan your face.
Okay.
And then we go inside, take a picture, and then you can come back and chill for a few minutes.
Okay. All right. Take the picture.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, like this is how I know. It's not even how I know. This is the shit that y'all gotta visibly the allegations that you claiming. But you post a DM over talking about I'ma bust your ass, and you trying to say like, oh yeah, look at the type of shit that he was writing to me. But you don't scroll up when y'all talking about basketball. Yeah, we about to go play. Yeah, I'm about to bust your ass. And then you try to make it seem like I was trying to fake flirt with you. Why you ain't show that? Why you ain't show that? When this posted it on his trying to prove you wrong, nobody was posting that. Like, it's insane to me. And I feel like at this point, like these blogs, they're gonna report the truth, but the headline be so misleading, and people really just don't read, and it's like it's bullying and picking. Like it's like, yo, like enough is enough. Like what you want to do? Throw himself off a bridge? If somebody's hiding something, they wouldn't be suing. And then it's like when this is taken to court, then it's apologies. Like, oh damn, oh wow, we should have never doubted. When it's too late, when y'all been picking on for so long, that's up. I don't like that shit.
We're doing something.
Okay, because let me tell you something. I will never forget in 2018. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what happened, right? In 2011, right? When I was a stripper.
Move inside and do it.
All right. When I was a stripper, there was a bitch, right? I was shaking my ass. And when I was shaking my ass, she was throwing me money. This bitch come and swept the money that the nigga throwing me off my feet. So I kicked her. I kicked the bitch. And I'm walking around in the club trying to get my money. So she gave me some of the money. So at the end of the night, I threw a cold coffee in her face. Hold on, y'all. I'm taking immigration.
Okay, and then one more photo.
All right, cool. Didn't really know the bitch. She just worked with me thing. When I became famous, what the bitch do?
Can you stand right here?
Yeah, I'm standing right here. Hold on.
Right here. Just good stuff. Okay.
I'm sorry about your. Years later, after Bodak Yellow came out, what the do? The on the internet and said, oh yeah, I used to work with Cardi. I lived with her in her house, and yeah, she had herpes and all this. It made all these false claims about me, and the whole internet ran with it. They used this fucking bitch to spread the fucking information, and for 3 years straight, until I took it to court, people were saying that I had a fucking disease that I never had. For 3 years straight. For 3 years straight, people were saying that I had disease. People was picking on me until I won it, and I had to show medical records in court. Because if I would have been like, oh look, I don't have it, and I would have just showed medical records online, nobody would have believed me until I took it to court. Shut the fuck up. I understand that y'all love me and everything, but it's like, bro, enough is enough. I'm not gonna let nobody be putting allegations on my that bitch. Because at the end of the day, whether or not, it's gonna throw that shit in my face, and it's not true. Their own name, because she has gone too far, and that light skinned lizard do not want to go against me because I got something for your ass. I don't stay quiet. Somebody said, "Who defends you, Cardi? You always gotta handle your problems." And I always handle my. But that's the thing, though. A lot of people they do not have like the. I don't know, like a lot of people, they don't have that fire that I got. That's why I don't need nobody to do it. I know how to do this my own self. I've been doing this since I was a kid. I've never been a quiet person. I always been the type of person. Let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you what happened to me when I was 13. When I was 13, right? They used to pick on this girl all the fucking time. Like, they used to pick on this girl all the